Okay, guys, custom built for play go mode. I had a little problem getting parts for the RC Exceed uh, Drift King or Drift Star. It's the one that's discontinued. I forgot what it was. I brought it so long ago. I don't have the papers or the book for it. So what I did was went to Amazon and found something somewhat compatible. Here's the instruction manual. Uh, it came from, what was the company? It was, I think, like a Fun RC or something like that. You can find them on Amazon for about maybe $100. Probably around $100. But yeah, they're great. Everything pretty much the same. The arms are just smaller, and also this comes with a slipper clutch instead of a regular spur. So I'm going to end up switching that out. I actually changed the tires to these. I was using these here, which these are the Loctites. These are on my crawler, one 10 scale crawler, and I got rid of them because they were kind of heavy. These are, all four tires are about 9 ounces all together. So that like crushes the weight for this one here. And the rims are just, like I say, a lot lighter. So I'm going to go into this little thing here. Like I said, it's great. Once I get rid of that slipper, I think I'll get much more play out of it, and still have this light kit here. Kind of like a strobe light. It's a bunch of lights in here. I have one here, two in the back here, and I think the switch is up here for it, which you just push the little knob in, and the other two lights are up there. So when I switch and hit this button, different lights come on, things like that. Little exhaust kit that I had laying around, so I just screwed it on there. Okay, and this guy's I would guess this is your best bet when you want to seal it in, keep it sealed from dust, dirt, rocks, whatever. However, this stuff right here is just regular screen door mesh or window screening, and I just taped it on there. I actually went out kind of too fast, so it didn't get to really stick here, but it stuck in other places and it started coming loose because I was just in a rush. I haven't got to run in so long. So we're gonna go with this here. As you see, the ESC is a 3 and 4S ESC. Trying to get that into focus. I have a better camera, but this is a 4S ESC, and also we have a 550 motor. This one is a 3800 kV. I usually ran this, like, these are good for if you want to upgrade maybe your monster truck, like if you have a 110 scale. Yeah, I will go with the 550 motor if it fits. If not, then you probably would have to go with the 540. And kV, I would stay within, I wouldn't go no higher than 3800 because this thing will woolly. Now, if you're doing street runs and got soft tires, then yeah, I would go with it. This is about a 28 turn pinion, and the spurs are 64. I think that's what comes with it. I can check the manual, which that was in there. I know that was in there. And also, you know me, I do my XT90s. So that was just my choice. And yeah, it's a 65 turn. Like I said, the manual is pretty self-explanatory on what you would need to, replace. It gives you the part numbers and all like that. What I'm going to do is find one that's compatible to this, just in case anything happens. And I would suggest, guys, we We all should do that. So what I did, being as though I upgraded this motor here, it came with plastic hubs. So I just took these off. These were the ones for the Red Cat Lightning. So, they've held up kind of good. Um, and I did the front here. And they're, like I said, they're holding up good. What I'm going to have to do is probably check the tires because when I drive, I drift off to the side a little. Um, as far as a servo, I think this is I'm not sure what kilogram servos they have in the armor crate and things like that, but that's what this one is. This is for one of those. So that's pretty strong and it's pretty responsive. I feel comfortable actually using this. I have to change this arm out here because it's just a pain getting this off and on, and also everything else that I have has the aluminum arm. Shocks are great. These are the upgraded shocks too. These shocks came off of Amazon. You could, I just typed in basically drift car shock upgrades, and we came up with these little babies here. They're great. And on the back, you know what I usually do. Um, Same thing here on the back, same type shocks. But also, if you can see in there, I put springs that I brought off of Amazon again, and it gives it more rebound, more bounce. Um, I'm gonna let you see, and you can drop any of your drift cars and compare it. Now, as you see, the shocks are wound all the way to the top, all the way to the top. Now watch how much bounce you get off of this car, just to bounce along, and that's just with these shocks here, with the springs on it. That's extra. That's a whole lot extra than you would get. And here's the front. See, it's a difference in that. And I'll do the back again. See? Now, when it's riding, I can tell you like this. If you were to do this setup here with the shocks, on mostly all of your RCs, you'll see a difference in your rebound. You'll see a difference in the bottoming out. You're going to see all of that. And this screen here protects all of the goodies on the inside from water and everything. When I run this, I run it, and actually I'll get maybe a drop or a couple on the inside. Everything else usually runs off. When I touch the screen, you know how a little water will fall through or whatever. But other than that, yeah. Once I take it off, then that's when the water falls through. But it's completely dry. I don't know if you know how the ground is over there at the Philadelphia Art Museum, where they have that little path. But that's where I took this at last. And this is what I have on the inside. Just a little dust here, as you see. There was no rocks, no nothing like that in there. I have to put some Loctite on this here because it will wind out on you. And that's another thing I have to tell you guys. If you choose to upgrade these links in any kind of way, be prepared to have something that will hold these in place because they will slip and turn on you very easy. Now, if you have some kind of Loctite to give it a little more grip, I would go with that. Maybe a blue Loctite. But if you use the red, make sure if you're going to use that red, you don't intend on changing it because that's going to be a fight to get that off. And that's pretty much it with this guy. As you see, I have to get another receiver. I had to swap that one out because I didn't like the controller. I said that Fly Sky controller, that wasn't any good. I didn't like that. But as you see, everything's still running. I can get about maybe 40 out of this. And that's if I fine tune everything, all this extra weight off, and just go on a 3S, I can get about 35, 40. I'll say 35, 40. And that's pretty good for something this small. You know, after that, then you'll start lifting and things start going haywire when you're trying to stop. Um, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll talk to you later. Custom built for play goal mode. We're out. Thanks for the support.